Hello and welcome to this feature interview. I'm Kelsey Hubbard. There are lots of different things happening in the theater department this year, but one of them is a Tim Miller production this coming weekend. I have with me senior Alyssa Jones on set with me. Thank you so much for coming on set.
Hey girl!
So who is Tim Miller? A lot of people don't really, outside of the theater department, don't really know who he is. Can you kind of just give us a little insight as to kind of who he is?
Yeah. Tim Miller is a performance artist working in device theater, specifically in activism theater. So essentially what that means is he takes original products that incorporate dance and music and personal storytelling, very, very movement-based work, and he creates new pieces that have a sort of message. Like he did the Glory Box, and he's done a lot of activism in the gay community and specifically with immigration, which I know is a hot topic, thanks Donald Trump. But because his husband is from Australia.
Ooh.
Yeah, he gets to spend 3 months in Australia, and I'm like, I'm from Kingsport. So yeah, he's a wonderful, wonderful artist you don't often get to work with. He's a big name in devised theater. So we are very, very blessed to have him.
Right. And so this show is a world premiere for Emery and Henry.
Yes.
Have you ever been in a world premiere before, or is this your first one, kind of?
I've been in a few, nothing this substantial.
Right.
Not nearly as big of a deal. Obviously, our work isn't going to go out past Emery and Henry. Right. But he actually just did his world premiere of his piece, Rooted, talking about family and immigration and stuff like that this past weekend, and it was phenomenal, absolutely wonderful. And that is going to go out into different parts of the world. So if you happen to be in LA or something and you hear about Tim Miller's Rooted performance, I highly recommend going. You will not be sorry.
And so what is it like to work under Tim Miller? Like, how is it having him as like a director?
Oh, it's a love-hate relationship. I love him because he just brings out this new artist that I didn't even know existed, and I hate him because he brings out this new artist that I didn't know exist. Half the time we're coming out of rehearsals hysterically crying because these are personal stories, and I'm not going to say that we never laugh. We do. We laugh really hard sometimes. But when you touch on something that's very personal like this, it's going to open up all kinds of doors. Like for me personally, the story that I'm doing for this production, when I came into this rehearsal process, I did not intend to do this at all. I had a completely different idea of what I was going to bring in. And he kind of pulled it out of me. And so that's where the love-hate relationship goes, because he touches on things that are so personal and so taboo, or at least we as a society think they're taboo. And he helps us feel not so alone.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is a collaboration between him and the Emery and Henry students. So I guess, what is your favorite part of like rehearsing with him, or the whole process?
The new discoveries. Because, again, these are personal stories that we're telling, so every day you find something new, whether it's in your piece, whether it's in one of your classmates' pieces, and it just makes you feel more connected. I've never been in a cast like this where you have to put your whole into it. That's wrong phrasing. I've never had to do something so personal like this before.
Right.
And to get up there and basically be completely naked on stage, it brings you very, very close as a cast.
I expect. So what, I guess, made you decide that you wanted to get part of it? Because I understand that you had to audition for this as well.
Yeah.
So what in your mind decided, you know what, I want to try out for this?
I'm in the device theater class currently, and as a senior, you never want to let an opportunity pass you by. And I was very hesitant because I don't like talking about personal things. I'm more comfortable with a script and with a character who's not me. So I decided, why not? And there was a couple of times where I was like, dear God, what did I get myself into? And there's other moments where, specifically right now, where I'm just like, this is a blessing from God. This is probably one of the most amazing experiences of my life.
Well, that's amazing. I assume. But so you've been rehearsing for at least a couple weeks now. Probably
No.
more. More?
No.
How long?
We have less than 2 weeks to put this
Wow.
entire thing together. We started last Monday, and we didn't rehearse Friday, and we didn't rehearse Sunday. So, and we opened the show on Thursday, so not a lot of time.
So what's it like in a rehearsal process with such little time?
Oh, it's so nerve-wracking. But a lot of the work, like when you first start off, you think, oh, dear God, there's no way we're going to get this done in time, because we're used to like at least 4 weeks, if not more. But he has a process. He scaffolds it so that we don't feel like we're so pressured.
Right. And so you mentioned that you were a senior, and it's your last year, and as a senior BFA major, you have to have a senior project. I understand that Tim Miller influenced your senior project. Can you tell me more about that?
I am a musical theater BFA major, which just recently we developed the BFA program. Yay! But I am doing a type of devised work, which is primarily in musical theater, obviously. So we're my only other castmate is William Scott, who's also a senior. He's doing a different project. But we are collaborating. Writing everything is original work. We're pulling in some songs that you might not think would be musical theater, but that's the only work that's coming that we're not creating. We're writing our own music a lot of the times. I play the ukulele, so it's gonna be something. So look for that next semester.
So excited! I can't wait to see it. And I can't wait to see you and the whole cast this weekend.
Oh, thank you.
So
Appreciate
thank
it.
you so much for coming on set with me.
Thanks, girl.
Yeah. This has been your feature interview. I'm Kelsey Hubbard with Alyssa Jones. If you want to check out this homebody, it is Thursday through Sunday, I believe, at 7:30.
It's Friday through Monday. I know.
Friday through
weird
Monday. I
times.
apologize. Friday through Monday at 7:30. So check it out in the Black Box Theater and the McLaughlin Center for the Arts.